Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have another sit down chit chat video that we're gonna go ahead and do. If you are new here, my name is Tiffany. I hope that you consider subscribing. Go ahead and give this video a thumb. This is going to be my labor and delivery video. So if you're interested in this, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so this is going to be my experience with delivering baby Caleb. So I had to be induced at 38 weeks because baby Caleb was considered IUGR, which means that he had some growth restriction while he was in the womb. He was measuring about 2 weeks behind, and there was no real reason as to why. Every time they did little tests on him, he exceeded those tests. The test that they would do on him would be like making sure that he's breathing, he's moving in the womb, making sure the blood flow to the cord is fine or whatever. And every time we went, all of that would be perfect. So we just didn't know. My maternal fetal doctor suggested that we go ahead and deliver him at 38 weeks. And since I delivered my daughter at 38 weeks, they felt like that was fine. So I was supposed to be induced January 25th. They told me that they would, that I would be going to the hospital at 5 a.m. And they told me to call an hour before going to the hospital. On January 25th, I woke up at 4 a.m., called, and they told me that they had no beds.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Available, and that they would call me when they had a room available or a bed available. All January 25th, I'm just, anxiously waiting for them to call. They didn't call. I had watched a couple of YouTube videos before, so I knew that they would probably call like at 11 or 12 at night. Went by, 12 went by, so I just went ahead and went to sleep. The lady called me at like 4 something in the morning, I think. I had my ringer on, but it was so loud that it scared the crap out of me. If you have not seen my labor and delivery vlog, the link will be in the description box below, and I'll also try to link the video as well. So the lady calls. I am a ball of nerves. I'm so nervous. So go ahead, we get to the hospital, okay? It's 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, maybe closer to 6. We get to the hospital, and as soon as we get up in there, they have me sign some paperwork, and I'm just like, okay, so where's the epidural paperwork? I'm ready to sign the epidural paperwork. I don't want to feel no pain. I'm ready to sign the epidural paperwork. And so the lady was like, oh, you'll sign it when you get into the room. Cool. We go into the room. I get undressed. I put the gown on. They hook me up to the monitor, locate my heartbeat, locate baby's heartbeat. Cool, we're Gucci, we're good. I say, when can I get the epidural? And the nurse says, you can get it whenever you want. However, I suggest that you wait, because once you get the epidural, you will not be able to get out of the bed. And I said, okay, I'll wait it out, because at this point, my contractions were very mild, if I was even having any. So the doctor checked me. I was at 1 centimeter. They ended up giving me some pill that I had to put in my mouth to start ramping up the contractions, that I can start to dilate. So the more contractions you have, the more your cervix is opening up, softening, ripening, whatever, so you can have the baby. Okay, so they gave me the medicine, then I ate breakfast, and all I'm thinking about is delivering the baby like hungry. Like, I don't want to be starving while I deliver the baby. So I'm trying to, eat and snack as much as possible. A couple of hours roll past, And I'm starting to feel a lot more discomfort. And I say, when can I get the epidural? And so she's like, well, you're not that far dilated. I would still suggest, waiting, because once you get the epidural, you won't be able to get out of bed. Now, that's the second time that she has said that to me. And the first time when she said it to me, I understood what she meant, but it wasn't really clicking as to what she meant. While I was in the hospital before I received the epidural, I had to go to the bathroom a lot. Like, I had to pee a lot. So I had to basically keep getting unhooked, go to the bathroom, come back, and they would hook me back up to the monitor. But other than that, I wasn't getting up out the bed. So after she said that the second time, I'm just kind of like, okay. But I'm not getting up out the bed anyway. So I'm just like, okay, because I'm kind of thinking like, she's a nurse. She pretty much knows best, essentially, is where I'm getting at. Like, she's the expert at this, so I am, trusting her word or whatever. So the contractions are ramping up. I'm starting to be in so much discomfort. And again, I think for the third time, I asked her for the epidural, and she said the same thing. Hours later, like hours passed, okay? So I was in there from 6 a.m. I didn't get my epidural until 7:45 p.m., okay? I could not take it anymore. Now, also with the contractions, I was just thinking like, okay, like this isn't the worst one. Like, there's going to be worse. So let me just try to hold on a little bit more. But yeah, so with that, so I finally got the epidural. By the time I got the epidural, I was like crying because I was in so much pain. Not boo-hoo crying, but like tears were dropping down my face. I was crying. The anesthesiologist, I'm not really sure who gives you the epidural. I don't know what their title is, but he came in and he was trying to like make jokes and, be nice, but I was just like blank. Like, sir, give me this epidural, let it kick in. Like, I'm not with it, okay? At this point, I'm not with it. Forget the pleasantries, forget all of that. Just give me this medicine so that I can feel some relief. Also, when you get an epidural, you get a catheter placed in you so that you can't get up to use the bathroom, which was fine with me. I didn't care. Like, I did not care about that. So again, with the nurse kept telling me, you can't get up, you can't get up. I didn't care. I just didn't want to feel any pain. We got that, right? So I said I got that about 7:45. It probably kicked in, I don't know, maybe 8 o'clock. I don't know. I wasn't looking at the time. After I received the epidural, so maybe like an hour later, me and my child's father, we were in the room. He was laying on the couch, I was laying in the bed, and we were like both doing our own thing. And I felt a pop, and I'm like, what the hell was that? Did you hear that? He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, so you mean tell me you ain't hear that pop? And he's like, no, like, what's happening? And I'm just like, I don't know. I just felt a pop. Never felt this before. But then I thought like, well, maybe I just heard a pop. And then once the doctor came in to check me, that's what it was. Once the doctor came in to check me, she goes, oh, your water broke. And I go, oh, that's what that sound was? Oh, that's what that like noise was, or sensation or whatever. I'm like, oh, that's what that was? Because with Peyton, they had to break my water, so it felt different. I kept feeling pressure. So like, it was a smooth sailing for maybe like an hour or two, and then I kept feeling pressure. Not the contractions, but I was feeling like a lot of pressure. down in my, vagina area or whatever. And so when the nurse came in, I'm like, I'm feeling pressure. I just received the epidural. I should not be feeling anything, as was the experience with my daughter. I didn't feel anything. And she goes, okay, so where is the pressure? Is it in your vagina? Like, where is it? Is it on the right side, the left side?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm like, look, lady, it's down there. The pressure is down there and it hurts. And she's like, okay, I'll go get the doctor, whatever. Very nonchalant. So the doctor comes in and I'm like, I am feeling pressure. I am feeling a lot of pressure. I've been feeling this pressure. I can't take it anymore. And she goes, okay, do you want me to check you? I think the last time they checked me, I was maybe at like 5 centimeters or 6. By the time that they checked me, that the doctor checked me, Caleb's head was right there. I'm gonna repeat. Caleb's head was right there. Caleb was coming out. I had told this nurse maybe 2 or 3 times before she got the doctor that I was feeling pressure, discomfort. Something is not right. I told her that. So when the doctor saw that, she was baffled, okay? She was just like, pretty much, how did I progress so quickly and like what's happening? So basically it's crunch time, it's rush time. Now I tried to warn these people because with my daughter, once I got the epidural and I was able to relax, I started progressing extremely fast. So I tried to tell them that. But oh, nobody wants to listen to you. You don't know nothing. You don't know your body. I know every baby is different, but okay, no. So while they're scrambling, trying to get everything in the room, get all the people that they need, whatever, I am scrambling, trying to FaceTime my parents and FaceTime my best friend who couldn't be in the room with us. Okay, she almost missed the delivery. So we're able to get everybody on the phone. If you don't know, or if you're still delivering during COVID, you're not going to be able to have all of your loved ones in the room with you, but you can FaceTime. You can do a group FaceTime. You can do duo, Zoom, whatever, so you can have all your people witness the delivery as well. So that's what we did. And I pushed. So the doctor says, push, give it all your might. Again, I had the epidural, so I couldn't really feel the pushing portion. So I pushed, and then she says, push again. And so I'm pushing, and she goes, stop. And Caleb came out. So I literally pushed 1.5 times, like one good push and then like half of another push, and my baby boy came out. Caleb was born at 11:01 on January 26th, 11:01 p.m. and he is perfect. He is literally everything that I could ever want in a baby. He was 5 pounds 10 ounces. Yes, he was considered small, but very healthy. It's been 1 month and Caleb is now 8 pounds 2 ounces. We go back to the doctor at the end of this month to see how much he's weighed. I think Caleb has packed on the pounds rather quickly. Now, one thing that I do recommend is stick up for yourself, okay? Yeah, the nurses are there, they are the experts, but they're not the expert on your body. They are not the expert on your body. If you are feeling discomfort, let them know you are feeling discomfort. If you need to be checked, let them know, hey, I need to be checked. Somebody needs to be checking down here to make sure everything is okay. They don't know everything, okay? They can't tell you your level of pain, your level of discomfort. They can't tell you that, Okay, you're the only one that is experiencing that. So I will say, stick up for yourself. Don't go in there being like super guarded or whatever, but make them listen to you. Make them listen to you. So yeah, that was my labor and delivery story. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That concludes the video. Not a subscriber, please go ahead and consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.